Jamil and I are going to enjoy a delicious Olive Garden mukbang.
Yes. We haven't done this in a while.
We haven't done it in a while. And let me just say, I always forget how much food they give you.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
But shout out to Olive Garden because they do hook you up.
They do.
We really just got, we each got an entree.
Yep.
And then on the sides, we picked our side, which was the house salad.
Exactly.
I think we were both craving that.
Now, I did get an extra side here. This is...
Yeah.
What is this? This is...
It's
the 5 cheese ziti, right?
Yes, it's the 5 cheese ziti.
So
it's called an upsell because we ordered his meal and then they were like, do you want to add one more entree for $6? Jamil's like, yes!
Yeah, I'll do that for sure.
So you get to pick between a few and that was the one. So
that was a good price.
We're going to have so much leftovers, which I'm excited about.
We absolutely will.
So we'll say what we got and then you guys want to tell you about our trip.
Yep.
And we want to explain the title of this video.
Kristen's a little upset with me, but we're going to walk this through, you guys. And we're going to talk about it.
You guys can make me feel better.
Exactly.
Okay, what'd you get, babe?
So, excuse me. I got the tour of Italy, which is lasagna, I think chicken parmesan. I believe so.
Yeah.
I think it's chicken parmesan.
I think it is too.
And then just Alfredo pasta.
Yummy.
So it's good.
And I got shrimp Alfredo pasta. I added some broccoli and mushrooms to it.
Nice.
And of course we have the salad and then we have some breadsticks with the 5 cheese marinara.
I'm going in on that right away.
I have a fork for you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that very, very much. So, yeah, what are you most excited about? The breadsticks or the entree?
Oh my gosh. How about the salad? No. I'm actually excited for all of it.
Good.
I really am. I love the salad.
I
love the entrees. I love the breadsticks. It's great.
We were going to do a couple other things. We were thinking about doing Big Jerk. I don't know if you guys remember when we did that restaurant a while back. Caribbean food. It was really good. It was really, really good.
Yes, when we first moved to Las Vegas, we did that Jamaican. Yeah,
it's Jamaican food, yes.
Jamaican restaurant, and it was bomb. We haven't been there since.
Yeah.
But we do want to go back, so we thought about doing that.
I'm ready to loop around again for sure on that place.
For sure.
It was that good. So
we'll probably do that one of these days. But then Jamil was like, how about Olive Garden? I was like, yes! So.
Yeah. Something about Olive Garden, guys. Sometimes it just sounds really good. How was that?
It's so good.
Terrible?
I love the salad. Oh, it's so good.
So,
I'm going to put that in there.
We'll definitely cover, I'll talk a little bit more a little bit later, of course, but in the meantime, can you guys tell something's missing? I'm sure they probably know.
Jamil's not wearing his wedding ring.
I'm not wearing it, you guys. Now, there was a live that we had a couple weeks ago. I know, right?
Peppercini went down my throat.
You okay?
Yeah.
There was a live we did I think like 2 weeks ago or so, and somebody was asking, like, I didn't have my ring on. They're like, hey, where's your ring? And it was just right upstairs.
It was.
I just took it off for a second. A lot of times when I'm washing my hands and stuff like that, soap and stuff gets under that ring, so it makes it all weird. My finger gets all weird and stuff like that. So because of that, I take it off, dry it off, and I didn't have it on. But you guys, this time I actually lost it. It's actually gone.
God, Jamil lost his wedding ring again.
Again, you guys. This is the second time.
Okay, listen.
Second time in 3 years.
Yeah.
I know. How do you feel about that?
I'm not happy.
I know.
I don't feel great about it. So yeah, do you want to explain? So basically, the first time I'll explain, and if you want to explain this time. So he lost his ring like a few years back, and it was an actual like a hard band. Like it was a band that we went and picked out when we were getting engaged. And so it was a nice ring, and so we picked it out. But it was a little bit. I think. It was uncomfortable, I think. I think, like, when you put it on, it was a little too bulky or something like that.
It was uncomfortable. It was a little too big, too.
And a little too big.
So it spun around easily. Same issue. Soap would go underneath. I'd have to take it off, clean it, clean my finger, clean the thing, and then put it back on. Yep.
So he was at Starbucks one day. I guess he went to wash his hands. His hands were wet or whatever when he came out of the bathroom. And then so it felt uncomfortable for him, so he took off the wedding ring at Starbucks. left it on the table, walked away, never saw it again.
Yeah.
So we called the Starbucks, they didn't have it, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Which is annoying.
Well,
it is.
Nobody's going to return that.
I'd return it.
Most people won't. I would too. But most people will not do that, you know? It's jewelry. I'm sure in their mind they're like, ooh, is this worth something? Turns out it wasn't worth that much.
Yeah.
So
it's not cool though.
I know. So this time, kind of the same deal. We were, in our hotel. I'm out in California. And I've been doing a great job. But I take it off, I put it right back on. Mm-hmm.
I'll give you kudos. You have been doing really good at that.
Been doing really good.
I noticed like an active effort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. Very good at it. So this time, I'm not 100% sure what happened, but I think this is what happened. I took it off at nighttime. I left it on the dresser. At nighttime, I had a whole bunch of stuff on my dresser. I think I knocked it off the dresser. The reason is because when I went to go look for just everything that was on the dresser, it wasn't there, or else I would have put it on. Because normally I put it on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I know exactly.
So in the morning, when it must have not been there. So everything else was there. I had, my phone was there, just everything, my wallet, everything, but the ring wasn't there. So I'm assuming what happened was, it fell off. And it maybe fell to the back of the, I said dresser, I meant to say nightstand. Mm-hmm. Nightstand, and...
So it could still be in the room.
It could still be in the room. Actually, it could still be in the room. What we did was we called the housekeeping and asked them to check, but they said they didn't see it. But once again, if it went behind the behind the nightstand, maybe they didn't even look there. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Some would say it makes it look like I'm losing it on purpose.
Yes.
Somebody said
so here's the thing. So with this ring, we got from Amazon. It's one of those silicone rings. I think we had told you the brand a while ago, but I want to say it was Ethos brand, Ethos. They make silicone rings because ever since we got the hard ring, Jamil heard some stories about people hurting their finger wearing like titanium rings. Mm-hmm. For example, Jimmy Kimmel right? Or Fallon. Mm-hmm. Name was Fallon. Oh. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon.
It was.
Really messed up his finger kind of situation. So Jamil's like, I do not want that to happen to me.
Also, Jason Derulo, I think I saw a video with him. His finger was swollen with the ring on.
Recently. Mm-hmm. That's facts, yeah. So that happened to him.
Yes.
So Jamil's like, let's just do silicone because that way if something happens, you can just cut it off easily. Mm-hmm. And Ethos makes a really good ring that looks like a silver ring or gold or whatever color you want or black even. But we got silver. So anyways, we got the ring. It's not expensive. I want to say it's like 30 or 40 bucks.
Yep.
And so that's what you've been rocking for.
Yep. The last
year and a half.
Man.
And then
memories.
And then so most likely you hit it. So anyways, I think my guess is, let's say it was on the dresser. Mm-hmm. I don't know if housekeeping would know that was a wedding ring because it's mushy. It's a silicone. It's not mushy, but it's pliable.
Pliable probably.
It doesn't necessarily, they might think it's like just some rubber or band kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So my thing is like, even if housekeeping saw it, it doesn't scream wedding ring necessarily.
It looks like something, like you said, that would go around something to like hold something in. Mm-hmm. So they probably thought it was trash because I could see it looking like that,
Me too.
So it sucks. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, it's sad that
I am.
Well, I know I shouldn't be saying that. I'm sure you're not happy about it.
I'm definitely not.
Which I get that. I got to do a better job. Maybe what we'll do this time, maybe we'll get like 2. And in that way, if one does go down, that's okay. I got the second one ready to go. I got the spare one.
We can obviously order a new one anytime. That's not the point. I would like for you, ideally, to have something you can put on that is comfortable for you.
Mm-hmm. No, it's very comfortable.
Is it?
That thing is extremely comfortable. Uh-huh. The only time it's not is when, because I did buy it. It was a little big. Mm. And, when I got soap and stuff like that, it just, the soap gets in there and then it starts to feel all weird. And then it'll leave marks on my finger and stuff like that. So I had to take it off to clean it. Mm-hmm. I really hate the feeling of it when it's all messy like that,
Yeah, no, I got it.
It was very comfortable, Mm-hmm. So now, you guys, the terrible thing is now I have all these women coming up to me and they're like, "Are you single?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." You know, and I gotta explain
Back
it.
off, ladies. Back off. Right? Mm-hmm. Right and left and right, like a broomstick.
So, yeah, all the ladies out there, you know, I'm not available. You know, I know my finger's empty right now, but it'll be back. No, I'm just teasing. But, yeah, no, for sure. But outside of that, did you have a good trip?
So, yeah, so it's outside of that, of course, yes. We had a really, really great trip, you guys.
Yeah.
The time went really fast and really slow in different aspects. Mm-hmm. You know, some days felt like it was long, but then by the end of it, before you know it, you know, we're back home, right?
Yep.
So yeah, it was really nice. I got to see a bunch of family, some friends. I didn't get to see all the people I wanted to see. Just time really does fly when you're there, and you end up filling your days, you know, before you even know it.
Exactly. I think one of the hardest things to do is to see everybody on these vacations, you know? Because one, it's hard just in general, people's schedules and stuff. But two, everyone lives so far away. Like, you know, you guys, we have friends that, you know, we're from the Bay Area. The Bay Area is pretty spread apart. So you have to drive all these places. It takes like 45 minutes to an hour sometimes to get somewhere.
That's true.
So it's really challenging to see people and stuff. So we were going like crazy. And we had to record videos, by the way, too. Normally, you guys, we record videos before we go on trips, but we were busy. We had a lot of other things that we had going on, so we weren't able to do it this time. So we had to record while we were there, and you guys, that took a lot.
It's a lot. Like it's very hard to record 2 weeks of videos ahead of time. And we do 6 videos a week, so that would have been 12 extra videos. We did not have the time. My mom and sister had come out a few weeks prior to this trip.
Yeah.
So we just didn't have enough time to like pre-record as much as we wanted to. We did do some, but not enough. So yeah, it was a lot. So we were recording, seeing people. So it was busy, but it was really nice.
It was.
The Bay Area. Sorry to kick you.
Oh no, sorry.
Bay Area is gorgeous. Like, you know, you forget how lush it is. It was just really nice to see all the water and, you know, just like your hometown. So it was, you know, so it felt nostalgic and
for sure,
you know, seeing family and stuff. So
exactly,
it was good.
So some of the stuff we did wine tasting, which was a lot of fun. We hadn't done wine tasting in years,
you guys.
So that was a lot of fun, right?
It was so much fun. You guys have to go. So back in the day with wine tasting, you could totally hop around, go from winery to winery to winery without any appointments, walk into the tasting room and say, hey, I'd like to try your wine. They'd say, come on in, and you would pay a little bit of money. This is back in the day, you know, 10, 15 bucks, depending on where you're at. You could get a nice flight of wine tasting.
Yep.
Now, though, because since COVID, you have to make appointments to taste these wines, so it's not as like spontaneous, which was part of the fun back in the day. But that being said, if you can be organized and plan your day,
then it's still pretty fun.
It's a blast. We went to Robert Mondavi. If you are wine people, you should know who he is, I would think, just because he's really, really popular.
He's like one of the more popular wineries.
It's a big winery. Yeah. Robert Mondavi is huge. So we went there. They're redoing their tasting room on their property of the winery, but they are renting out like another tasting room in Napa. So we went, and you know, you sit down, lady comes and, you know, talks about all the wine. You have your glasses in front of you. They pour it for you. They like shaved off some like Parmesan cheese from this huge block from like some European country that, you know, that block of cheese cost money.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Yeah. So they want you to use that as like a palate cleanser in between wines. Yeah, it was just like super fancy.
Was it just me too? And like, well, I should say this. So when the the lady comes around, pours the wine, she explains everything about the wine, like where it's from and the grapes, the type of grapes, all this stuff. What I was gonna say is, was I the only one that had no idea what she was talking about? And I'm just like. She's like, it comes from the deeper valley of the and this. And I'm like, And you know, I'm really DD, so if anything, I'm just like taking sips and stuff like that. But even in sips I'm taking, I'm like, not only do I know what she's talking about, I'm like, these all taste the same.
I know. I think most
no
people,
idea.
100%, they have no idea. They're like, just give me the wine.
Exactly.
Most people.
Yeah, because it's with wine, you guys, if you know about wines, you understand the complexity of it. But if you don't know about wine, it just seems like every wine is just a regular wine, So anyway, so that was really interesting learning that. And by the way, I want to shout out Katie and Dakota. They're our friends who we went with. They actually took us up there, which was, a really, really fun,
They're amazing.
really fun time. I want to say something tonight, and I want to talk to them about the wine taste that we did with them.
Sure.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
So, okay, so you guys, we brought down a wine for them. We brought down a Snoop Dogg wine. Snoop Dogg has a new wine. Shout out Zaddy Chunk Chunk. He actually introduced us to this wine because we had no idea what it was. But we wanted to get their opinion on it too. Because they are like...
They're in the wine industry.
They're in the wine industry, exactly.
Yeah.
They do tastings, like they know their stuff. So when we drink this Snoop Dogg wine, right, it tastes fine, right?
It's good.
It tastes fine, right? Everyone that we let taste are like, tastes good, tastes great. But they know their stuff. So we brought it down to them. We let them, poured it and everything, and didn't tell them anything about it. We didn't tell them the name of it, didn't tell them how much it cost, nothing. We're just like, just have a glass and sip it. So they're like looking at it and like, you know what I mean? Like really like observing it through the glass. Yeah, which like is like what you're supposed to do.
I expect nothing less.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, this isn't anything that special of a wine. They didn't think it was like terrible, but they could tell like that it had like a blend of like all these different flavors and stuff like that, all these different things. And they also knew the price. They knew the price of it, you guys. That was crazy.
That was actually really
because
crazy.
You got wines that are anywhere from like $1 to like hundreds of dollars,
Right.
It could have been anything.
Right.
They have no idea what we poured, but they guessed the price.
They hella guessed it.
I think they might have been within $2 or something like that, or $1.
Yeah.
Both of them. So
but they were very close. So
it was crazy.
Shout out to them. They know their stuff.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. So
and once they were, and I actually felt like I learned a lot because we sipped it, we liked it, but they pointed out a lot of things that a regular palate wouldn't know. That it smelled a little, I think like Katie said, kind of mushroomy, which it did. If you smelled it, it didn't have like that bold aroma that from like the more expensive like wineries that you go to. It did have a little mushroomy smell, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Tasting wise, it was good, but it wasn't complex. Like it didn't have it didn't finish with like flavors, if that makes sense. I don't know. But when she pointed out things, I was like, you're right. Like,
yeah, because she knows it. Katie in particular, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but where specifically she works, she's tasting the wines constantly.
All day.
She's tasting them, making sure everything's good.
It's like her job.
Exactly. Yeah. So she knows taste. Like she can taste like the little small things that normal people can't taste, which is crazy. So anyways, I thought that was fascinating. I was like, how'd y'all know? I'm like, how'd you guys get the price? They didn't know it was Snoop Dogg wine though. We didn't tell them that, but
that being said, if you're not huge on like wine and you just kind of just like, oh, you go with the taste, but you're not like, a huge, what's the word? Expert, like kind of like us,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, 19 Crimes is the brand.
Yeah.
It's a red blend. You can get it at Safeway or Vons.
Yep.
Or like even some gas stations. It's actually really good. If you like just a simple red blend, doesn't have any tannins. It's very fruit forward.
Yeah. What's a tannin? I've heard that though. I have no idea what that is.
Tannin is when you drink the red wine, and it almost like it. I don't want to say it hurts, but it's that. It's like that. It's like that really bold, almost soury. It's not sour, but you know what I mean. It's that. It's the bite. It's the bite of the red wine that you get. That's the best way I can explain it.
Okay.
Like sometimes you'll drink a red wine and it's like it hits you with like in the taste. It's like harsh.
Okay.
Versus like a fruit forward.
Wine. I have no idea.
Okay.
But I hear what you're saying.
I'll show you that.
I understand that it's something now, but I didn't know what it was.
If we drink a red wine that's tannin forward, I will tell you so you'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll know what you're talking about.
We have some wine with us right now.
Yeah.
Shout out again, Kate and Dakota. They gave us as a present. That doesn't have much tannin at all, at all. It's very fruit forward.
Yeah, it is.
Which is really good. But anyways.
But what's interesting is with the Snoop wine, really quick.
Yeah.
I sipped it, and it tastes great to me.
Yeah.
But that's because it probably isn't like a real. It's a real wine, but you know what I mean. Like it's not like the type of wine that you'll find at like a winery. You know, if that makes sense. Like so I don't know. I liked it though. I thought it was good.
It was good.
So, anyways.
And then, we went to and saw Jamil's cousins. Shout out to Nadra and Maya. We had so much fun with you guys. You guys are great. Maya made us a delicious dinner.
That's right.
A delicious vegetarian meal. It was a mushroom sliders.
Yep.
With some delicious cucumber
cucumber
salad, homemade tiramisu, one of the best tiramisu desserts we've ever had.
Yes, I'm gonna ask her for that recipe, you guys, because it's really good.
We're about to make it on our channel.
I know. I think it was one of the best tiramisus I've ever had. It was so good. So, anyways, we did that. Then we did an escape room. It was a lot of fun. Escape room was a lot of fun.
We escaped.
We actually did escape. And I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't tried it before, definitely try it out.
If you're in the Napa area, go to the Grape Escape. That's what it's called. That's where we went.
Yeah.
We did like some clown room. It's like their
circus room.
It's their easiest room, but it wasn't easy. Oh, was it a circus room? Yeah, we did a circus room.
Circus room.
It was really fun, but we escaped. So that was really fun.
Yeah.
And just got to see a few more friends. Obviously saw my parents.
Saw your parents, yep.
Yeah, we watched Alice, our cat.
Yep.
Please give her some prayers. Actually, she's not doing great right now, which I can do it. We'll can do another video talking about her.
Yeah.
But please give Alice some
energy,
some love.
Energy,
Please for her. But I'll talk about her in another video.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was really nice.
That was it.
Yeah.
It was fun. What was your funnest thing? If you could name one thing that was the funnest thing. One thing. Other than hanging out with me. I get it. No, but
it was honestly, everything was so fun. But you know me, I love games.
Yeah.
So I would say like the escape room.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Just I like to play games.
Yeah.
That was really fun. And makes me want to do it here. So we got to do it here.
True.
Because we hadn't done escape room in a long time. So
that was fun. True. Yeah.
How about you? But of course, family and friends takes the cake.
No,
I'm just saying, like, activity-wise.
Yeah, if you could think of one activity, that was the funnest. I'm going to have to say the escape room, too. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, we really liked it a lot. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, cool.
Anyways, guys, I think we're wrapping this up here.
I'm full, even though I've been, like, munching.
I know.
Guys, this is very good. We have hella leftovers.
I'm going to save this for later, for sure. Did they even heat this up? It feels cold.
No, they probably want you to heat it. There's probably instructions. It's a take-home. Yeah, they probably tell you how to.
It's a take-home and I make it thing?
You heat it up.
That's crazy. That's why I was discounted.
Did you know you could take home breadsticks uncooked from here, too?
I think we talked about that before.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure they talked about that or something. They could just give you something, you could cook it.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Anyways, guys, we love you so much. Guys. Tell Jamil to stop losing his rings.
I know.
If you guys have any tips on how he can stop losing his wedding rings.
Other than don't take it off, because clearly.
I know. I hardly take mine off.
Yeah.
But for that reason. Because it is so easy to lose. It's so small, you know?
I know.
Anyways, let us know. But we love you guys so much. We're happy to be back.
Absolutely.
And you're going to see lots of fun, new, exciting videos on the channel soon, so stay tuned.
For sure,
if you want to be a part of our Inner Circle email community, please sign up. It's in the description on YouTube. Or it'll be in the pin to the top of our page on Facebook. Sign up for Inner Circle and get exclusive content from us.
Exactly. We're going to be doing another giveaway soon and a secret live very soon. So you guys definitely tune into that.
Okay, guys. We love you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video.
See you next time. Peace.
Peace out, trouts.